Hello everyone, today's lesson is lesson 20 part 1, adding 10 to a single digit number and the addition facts of adding 9. Okay, so let's say that I have the number 3 and I want to add 10 to it. So let's go to the number that's 10 more than 3. So if I counted, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 13 is 10 more than 3. So I have 10 plus 3 equals 13. Okay. The 1 in the 13 shows that I have 1, 10. And the 3 shows that I have 3 ones. Okay. Well, what about if I start with the number 5? And I want to add 10 to 5. Well, if you notice, if I add 10 to 5, it's the number directly below it. It's the number 15. Okay, so 10 plus 5 equals 15. So the 1 tells me that I have 1, 10, and then I have 5 ones. All right, what about 6? Okay, so if I start with 6, 10 more is 16. So 10 plus 6 equals 16. Okay, so just remember we have 1 10 and 6 ones. So what is a quick way to add 10 to a single digit number without counting? Well, all I have to do is write a 1 in the tens place and then the single digit. So if I wanted to do 3, no, we already did 3. If I wanted to do 8, then I would just write a 1 and then an 8. 1 in the tens place and 8 in the ones place, in the single digit place. Okay, if I wanted to do 9, then that would be a 1 and then a 9. Okay, we can use what we've learned about adding 10 to a single digit to help us learn the adding 9 facts. So here are the adding 9 facts, and we already know some of them. We know that 9 plus 0 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, 9 plus 2 is 11, and I know that 9 plus 9 is 18. We've been practicing these ones. All right, so we call these the adding 9 facts because, of course, one of the add-ins is always 9. So we can learn what we used about adding 10 to a number to help us to find the answer when we add 9. So let's say, so here I have 9 plus 4, but let's think what 10 plus 4 is. So 10 plus 4 we know is 14. I just put a 1 in the tens place and keep the ones place the same. So 9 plus 4 is equal to 13 because 9 is 1 less than 10. So I can just think, okay, 10 plus 4 is 14 minus 1 is 13. So that's what 9 plus 4 equals. All right. So 9 plus 7, I think, okay, what is 10 plus 7? Well, 10 plus 7 is 17. So then I subtract 1 away, because 9 is 1 less than 10, and I get 9 plus 7 is 16. Okay? So then we think, okay, what about 5? Well, 9 plus 5, so I think, what is 9 plus 10? 9 plus 10 equals, sorry, not 9 plus 10. 10 plus 5, there we go. That equals 15. So that means 9 plus 5 has to equal 14. I just subtract 1. Okay, what about 9 plus 8? Well, I think that 10 plus 8 equals 18, so 9 plus 8 has to equal 17. Okay, let's try 9 plus 3. So 9 plus 3, I think, okay, what's 10 plus 3? 10 plus 3 is 13, so that means that 9 plus 3 has to equal 12. Now, mathematicians have noticed something interesting and found a trick for writing the answer for adding a 9 fact. They know that the sum will always have a 1 in the tens place, but the digit in the ones place will be 1 less than number added to 9. So, for example, we have 9 plus 7. So first I'm going to write a 1 in the tens place. Then I'm going to write the number that is 1 less than 7, which is 6. So my answer is 16. Okay, so I added 1 to the 9, and then I subtracted 1 from the 7. All right, this trick works because I added 1 to the 9 and took 1 away from the 7. So if I did 9 plus 5, then I know that the tens place always has a 1 in it. And in the ones place, it would be 5 minus 1, which is 4. Okay. What about 9 plus 6? Well, I know the tens place will have a 1, and then my ones place will be 6 minus 1, which is 5. Okay. All right, so that's how we find the 9 sums. So we have one more part of this lesson, and that's problem solving. And we want to solve a problem by acting it out. Okay. So here I have the problem. John has 5 hats. The hats are red, blue, green, brown, and orange. John wears a different hat each day. He wears the blue hat on the day before the weekend. He wears the brown hat in the middle of the week. He wears the orange hat on the day after he wears the brown hat. John doesn't wear the red hat on Tuesdays. Show what hat he wears on Mondays. So our problems asks us to find what hat that John wears on Mondays. Okay, so we're going to use logical reasoning and acting it out to solve this problem. So I know the days of the week he wears a hat are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay. So I'm just writing the abbreviation, 1 or 2 letters. It helps save room. All right. So I know that John wears the blue hat on the day before the weekend. So I know that the day before the weekend is Friday because Saturday is the weekend. So that means that he has to wear the blue hat on Friday. Okay. So I'm just going to try to draw a little hat. All right, so the blue hat he wears on Friday. All right, so I'm just going to do a circle. I'm not very good at drawing hats. All right. Okay, so then it tells us that what color hat does he wear on Mondays? So I can't figure that out quite yet, so we're going to keep going. So that was he wears the blue hat on the day before the weekend. It says he wears the brown hat in the middle of the week. So if we look, the number that's in the middle of the week is Wednesday. Wednesday is right in the middle. So that means he wears the brown hat on Wednesday. Okay, so we got that part. Wears the brown hat in the middle of the week. It says he wears the orange hat on the day after he wears the brown hat. So the day after the brown hat is Thursday. So he wears the orange hat on Thursday. Okay. All right, so we figured that one out. And then it says John doesn't wear the red hat on Tuesday. So since he can't wear the red hat on Tuesday, that means he has to wear the red hat on Monday. Okay, and the other color I haven't used yet is green. So the green hat has to go on Tuesday. All right, so it says, what hat does he wear on Mondays? So on Monday, he wears the red hat. So when we solve a problem, it helps to use colors or pictures to help us figure out the clue as we work through the problem step by step. Okay, and that's it for this lesson. Good luck on your homework.